You ever just completely stuck, like on the bed or on your couch, just scrolling for, I'm not talking like 30 minutes, I'm talking you're like 5 hours deep and you're feeling depressed and you know you gotta get up. Like you're putting pressure on yourself, you know how important it is that you get up, but you just can't. Now, I got ADHD. This is one of the things that has been one of the biggest struggles for me with ADHD. It impacts my whole life because now I'm procrastinating health, I'm procrastinating my work, or maybe I have plans with friends and now I'm late because of this. It impacts all areas of my life. So if you stay till the end of the video, you'll learn exactly what I did to be able to start now feeling motivated, able to get up out of bed and get doing all the things that are the most important things to me and do in life, and not get stuck in that procrastinating, depressed, horrible fucking feeling. So think of this like you're climbing a mountain. If you tell yourself, I gotta get to the top of freaking Mount Everest all in one day, what's gonna happen? You're gonna use all your willpower, all your force to get as high as you can, and then you're gonna be tired and you're gonna look up and be like, oh my god, I only made it 1% of the way through. I still got so much more to go. So then you know what happens? Depression. I can't do this. This is too hard. Look at this giant goal. It feels like a whole mountain when I'm stuck in bed or when I'm stuck in the couch. I'm procrastinating, scrolling on my phone, avoiding climbing Mount Everest, because that's truly what it feels like to me. So how can I make it not feel like Mount Everest anymore? How can I make it feel like a nice, doable hike where I'm not even so focused on just getting to the end of it, I'm also just there and present and enjoying the hike? All right, if we're gonna do that, we gotta break this shit up. We can't be looking at it like here's this giant thing. Nah, little baby steps. Each one is an accomplishment. Pretend your kitchen is a mess. You got plates, you got dirty silverware, the counters got crumbs on them, floor is dirty, the refrigerator is disorganized. This is a big project right now. This probably take like maybe 5 hours to clean all of this. Those 5 hours feels like Mount Everest. So you know what I'm gonna do instead? I'm gonna lay down and watch TikTok, because that's gonna feel better. All right, but we're not gonna do that. Here's what we're gonna do instead. I am going to clean for 5 minutes. Once I finish, we're good. And I can continue doing something else. And next time I'm in the kitchen, I'm gonna clean for 5 more minutes. And once we do that, we're good. And I'm gonna keep doing something else. Or maybe I'm just gonna clean this one counter surface. Not even the whole counter, just this one little surface. I'm gonna clean this one, and once I do that, we're good. I promise you, after a day or two, that whole kitchen is going to be spotless. And if I didn't have that mindset towards it, it would take weeks for me to clean that shit, because I am trying to avoid climbing Mount Everest. I apply the same mindset to everything now, and it has changed my procrastination and my motivation levels forever. I used to come out on YouTube and record literally like 7 videos all at once. And then guess what? Weeks would go by and then I'd record like another 7 videos. And then I would just stop posting entirely. Instead, I'm just gonna record this one video. And then I'm gonna go about my day doing the other things I gotta get done. And now I'm in a flow state. Now I got rhythm, now I got routine. Now every time I wanna go pull out that camera again to record, it feels easier because my neural pathways have formed in this direction. I'm like creating a pathway in the sand over and over and over again. I'm going down this same path. Now it's easier. Now I'm gonna tell you a funny little secret. Back to the dirty kitchen metaphor. I guarantee you, once you start cleaning for that 5 minutes that you told yourself, you are going to feel like continuing. You are going to, next thing you know, you've been cleaning for 30 minutes straight, even though you only said you had to do 5, because you got in that flow. See, here's the thing. The biggest takeaway, okay, from everything I'm saying here is it's all about momentum. When you're stuck in that bed or that couch scrolling or watching TV or whatever, your body has been in that momentum for so long. Your brain always wants to take the path of least resistance. So if you're already on that couch, the path of least resistance is staying on that couch. But guess what? If you just commit to getting up and getting a glass of water, And then you tell yourself, I can go back to that couch if I need to, but I'm just gonna get up and get this glass of water. And then after you drink that, you say, okay, I'm just gonna go get some sun for like 3 minutes. And if I feel like going back to that couch, I can go back to that couch. And then you get out there. Now your body's got some sun, you got some water. Guess what? You have started to build momentum in that direction. Now the path of least resistance for your brain is to continue that inertia, continue that momentum. If you commit to five minutes of doing the dishes, you're gonna easily do 20 more. You created that shit. If you commit to doing 0.1 miles of Mount Everest, I guarantee you, you're gonna be able to easily climb a whole mile because you've created that momentum with no pressure. That's the thing, man. When you got all this pressure, like, I must climb this whole thing all in one day, it's like daunting. It's scary. Your brain gets into survival mode. Okay, your brain is literally just trying to protect you. It gets into freaking survival mode and says, no, we're gonna protect ourselves from doing all that stuff, and we're just gonna go down in this bed. That's safer. But if all your brain thinks is, oh, you know, we're just gonna do 5 minutes, that's not, there's no survival mode there. That's easy, we can do that. Then you get in that flow state. Next thing you know, you apply this to everything in life, you're gonna be one of the most productive, motivated versions of yourself. And you're gonna take that depression and leave that shit on the couch because you're out in the world, you're living your life, you're working out, you're doing your work. It feels so good. That is your fulfillment. A fulfilling life is not a life on TikTok, and I know y'all know that. We're getting up and doing what our soul wants to do in this life. Tell me in the comments what helps you break out of a lack of motivation. What helps you get up out of that couch when you're feeling stuck? What helps you live your life in your most fulfilled version of yourself? Take care, y'all. I'll see you in the next one.